Scandinavia, where breathtaking landscapes meet soul-warming food. From the icy fjords of Norway to the urban charm of Sweden and the untouched wilderness of Finland, the region is packed with culinary treasures and unforgettable sights. In today's video, we're taking you on a flavorful journey through 10 incredible cities across these 3 countries. Each stop has been carefully chosen to showcase one iconic regional dish and tell you about the top landmarks every traveler should visit. Picking just one dish from each place wasn't easy, but if you've ever wondered what you should eat when visiting Norway, Sweden, or Finland, this is the video for you. Let's dig into the must-eats and must-sees of Scandinavia. We'll begin our journey in the north of Norway in Kristiansund, a coastal gem with breathtaking scenery. There, be sure to try the klippfisk bacalao, a rich tomato-based stew made with klippfisk or dried and salted cod. It's simmered with onions, potatoes, peppers, and olives. Introduced through trade with Spain, bacalao became a beloved part of cuisine in Norway. Start your visit of Kristiansund by riding the historic Sundbåten ferry, operating since 1876. It provides incredibly scenic views of Kristiansund's colorful waterfront. The ferry will take you to the wooden 15th-century stave church on the tiny island of Grip. It's one of the oldest in Norway. Don't miss the Norwegian Klippfish Museum. Located in an old warehouse, here you can learn how cod becomes klippfisk. You can even taste samples and watch traditional drying methods. Cycle or drive the nearby Atlantic Road, renowned for its dramatic scenery and considered one of the world's best drives. It's a 5-mile stretch of road that connects several small islands to the mainland. This delightful city in northern Norway combines maritime heritage with breathtaking natural beauty, making it an unforgettable destination. We move on to Trondheim, a historic city in central Norway along the scenic Nidelva River. The special dish to try in Trondheim is lutefisk, dried fish rehydrated in lye, then carefully cooked. It's usually served with peas, bacon, and potatoes during Christmas. Its texture and taste are unique and highly debated. It's considered a bold rite of passage for foodies in Norway. In Trondheim, be sure to visit the Nidaros Cathedral, the world's most northerly Gothic cathedral. Built over the tomb of Saint Olav, Norway's patron saint, it's been a pilgrimage site for over 1,000 years. The rose window is especially awe-inspiring. Next, wander through the Bakklandet neighborhood, a charming area of wooden houses, cafes, and boutiques. Admire the cobblestone streets that wind past the pastel-colored homes. Don't miss the Old Town Bridge, lovingly nicknamed the Gate of Happiness. It connects the Bakklandet neighborhood to the city center. Built in 1861, it offers great views of the old warehouses. Visit the 17th-century Kristiansund fortress. It once played a major role in defending Trondheim from Swedish attacks. Today it offers panoramic views of the city and fjord. And, for modern contrast, check out the Rockheim Museum, Norway's Museum of Popular Music. Here you can explore the evolution of Norwegian pop and rock from the 1950s to today. Trondheim is a scenic city where the past whispers from stone walls and the present plays guitar in a riverside cafe. We end our tour of Norway in Oslo, the country's capital city. You can't leave Norway without trying fårikål, their national dish. This lamb and cabbage stew is slow-cooked with whole peppercorns and served in the fall. Fårikål Day is even celebrated every last Thursday in September. It's a true taste of home for many Norwegians. There's lots to see in Oslo. The Vigeland Sculpture Park is a free, year-round and deeply moving exhibition of over 200 sculptures by Gustav Vigeland. Themes of life, death, and human connection are explored through art. The monolith tower is especially impressive. The Munch Museum by the harbor is ultra-modern and eco-friendly. Dedicated to Edvard Munch, creator of the Scream, it houses over 26,000 of his works. Don't miss the adjacent Oslo Opera House, an iconic structure resembling a glacier rising from the fjord. Inside, it's equally striking. For a unique experience, walk on its sloping roof. Visit the 13th-century Akershus Fortress, which has guarded Oslo for centuries. Inside are royal tombs and other memorials. It offers guided tours and expansive views of the harbor. And take the time to see the Holmenkollen ski jump and museum. Climb to the top for sweeping views of Oslo, and marvel at the courage and skill of the skiers who can actually descend it. The museum speaks to 4,000 years of skiing history. Oslo is a city of contrasts, where medieval strongholds, modern museums, and scenic viewpoints offer an unforgettable glimpse into the heart of Norway. We head now to Sweden, where our first stop is Gothenburg, a laid-back harbor town with charming canals. In Gothenburg, you must try smorgastarta, or sandwich cake. It's not a dessert cake, but rather a savory meal of layered bread filled with seafood, meats, and creamy spreads. Then it's decorated with shrimp, eggs, vegetables, and herbs. It's a creative spin on open-faced sandwiches. Start your visit of Gothenburg in the Haga district, famous for its cobblestone streets, vintage shops, and friendly cafes serving massive cinnamon buns known as Hagabullen. It's one of the oldest neighborhoods in Gothenburg. Nearby is the Feskakorka or Fish Church, a market hall resembling a Gothic church and dedicated to seafood. It combines architecture and cuisine in one remarkable building. From its cobblestone streets to its modern architecture, Gothenburg offers a unique mix of history, culture, and maritime heritage. We head now to Örebro, a historic city in central Sweden with an artistic vibe. In Örebro, be sure to try the Swedish meatballs or köttbullar. These small, juicy meatballs are served with creamy gravy, lingonberry jam, and buttery potatoes. They were introduced via Turkish influences in the 18th century, and now are considered the Swedish national dish. In the heart of Örebro, there's a grand 13th century moated castle that you don't want to miss. Inside are exhibitions, royal halls, and intriguing ghost stories. The Wadköping Open-Air Museum offers a look at daily life in 18th and 19th century Sweden. It's a reconstructed old town with wooden houses and cobbled streets where you can explore artisan shops, cafes, and cultural exhibits. For something unique, head to the Konstpåhag, an open-air art installation on top of a giant landfill site. It's where modern art meets post-industrial landscape. Örebro blends centuries of Swedish history with a creative, contemporary spirit that's both welcoming and full of surprises. We go now to Uppsala on Sweden's east coast. It's one of Sweden's oldest cities with a rich Viking history. In Uppsala, you want to try the ragmunk, crispy potato pancakes, often served with fried pork and tart lingonberries. The combination of salty and sour is irresistible. Lingonberries add a uniquely Nordic flavor to this dish. In town, visit the Uppsala Cathedral, with its twin towers that dominate the skyline. This Gothic masterpiece is the tallest church in Scandinavia, and a burial site of kings and queens. Its frescoes and stained glass windows are exquisite. Nearby is the Gustavianum Museum, where you can see the famous anatomical theater from 1663, and also learn about Viking artifacts. It's fascinating and a little eerie. Then make your way to Gamla Uppsala, where you will find ancient burial mounds and a historic church. Legends of Norse gods and Viking chieftains echo here. It was once a major religious and political center of pre-Christian Sweden. Steeped in myth and learning, Uppsala is a place where Sweden's past and future exist side by side. Our final stop in Sweden is Stockholm, the capital city that rests on the shores of the Baltic Sea. In Stockholm, gravlax awaits you. Gravlax is raw salmon cured with salt, sugar, and dill. It's often served with a mustard dill sauce and crisp bread. Originally, fishermen buried the fish in sand to ferment, hence the name graved salmon. Today it's an elegant starter in Swedish cuisine. Begin your tour of Stockholm in Gamla Stan. Walk the colorful medieval streets filled with cozy cafes and one-of-a-kind shops. It's Stockholm's historical heart. Don't miss Stortorget, the main square. The area is vibrant, inviting, and full of life. Wander to the Royal Palace, one of Europe's largest palaces still in use. It has over 600 rooms and is open to the public via guided tours. Admire the royal treasures and grand architecture. And be sure to see the daily changing of the guard. Then, visit the Vasa Museum to see a 17th century warship that sank on its maiden voyage. It was salvaged in the 1960s, 98% intact. The ship's size and detail are astonishing. The Skansen Open Air Museum is the world's oldest open-air museum, founded in 1891. See traditional Swedish homes, costumed actors, and native animals. For something more modern, check out the Fotografiska Museum, located in a stylish industrial building by the water. It features works by world-renowned photographers. Built on 14 islands, Stockholm offers visitors a unique mix of history, art, and Nordic flair against a spectacular Baltic backdrop. We head now to Finland, starting in the northern part of the country at Rovaniemi, which lies on the Arctic Circle. Here, you must try the Lappish bread cheese, or lipajuusto. This firm cheese is traditionally made from reindeer or cow's milk, and is served warm with cloudberry jam. Nicknamed Finnish squeaky cheese, it's historically made in the summer and dried for winter use. While in Rovaniemi, you might want to meet Santa in his official hometown. He's there year-round. Santa Claus Village provides a magical experience, and not just for kids. Be sure to send a postcard from the Santa Post Office. Then, head to the Arcticum Museum, which focuses on Arctic science, Sami culture, and northern history. The building's glass tunnel points toward the North Pole. The museum features interactive exhibits and splendid architecture. Look for the Lumberjack's Candle Bridge, a striking cable-stayed bridge crossing the Kemijoki River. It's named after a traditional Finnish torch and is beautiful when lit at night. Rovaniemi offers a uniquely northern experience that captures the spirit of Lapland and the rich Sami culture. We continue to Joensuu, a city in eastern Finland located on the shores of Lake Pyhäselkä. Joensuu is famous for Karelian pies, thin rye crusts filled with rice porridge, mashed potatoes or carrots, and often served with an egg butter spread. These delightful treats are recognized as a Finnish national specialty with protected status. In town, head to the Karelicum Cultural Center, a museum and exhibition center about Karelian heritage. Here, you can learn about local traditions, crafts, and history. Plan your visit to attend the Ilosara Rock venue, Joensuu's annual island-based rock music festival. Held each July, it's one of Finland's most iconic music events. The area also hosts smaller concerts and gatherings year-round. Joensuu combines small-town charm with big city events, making it a lively and scenic stop with a youthful vibe. Our final stop on this northern tour is Helsinki, Finland's seaside capital that excels in Nordic design. Be sure to try the lohikeito, a creamy soup made with salmon, potatoes, leeks, and dill. It's often enjoyed with rye bread on the side. It's a staple of Finnish home cooking. Start your exploration of Helsinki at the Market Square, a bustling harbor market with food stalls, crafts, and fresh produce. It's a great place to absorb the local culture. From here, you can catch the 15-minute ferry to the massive Suomenlinna Sea Fortress, a UNESCO World Heritage Site spread across 6 islands. The area is rich in military history and filled with beautiful walking paths, hidden cafes, and interesting buildings. Then head to the Helsinki Cathedral, an iconic white church overlooking Senate Square. Built in the mid-19th century in neoclassical style, it's a defining image of the city and is beautiful inside and out. Don't miss the Temppeliaukio, or rock church, built directly into solid granite. It's a serene and stunning structure with perfect acoustics and a copper dome that lets the sunlight filter in. It's one of Helsinki's most unique spaces. From urban cool to timeless charm, Helsinki leaves you with a lasting impression of Finnish identity and imagination. And there you have it, 10 cities, 10 unforgettable dishes, and so many must-see places to visit across Norway, Sweden, and Finland. From the cozy comfort of Farakal in Oslo, to the creamy goodness of lohikeito in Helsinki, every city offers something special for your senses and your soul. These dishes aren't just meals, they're memories tied to tradition, season, and community. As you plan your trip to Scandinavia, look for new things to experience and new tastes to savor. Try the local specialties, visit the markets, and embrace the flavors that define these vibrant cultures. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow travelers who like to eat. Thanks for watching. See you in the next Travel Top 10 video to explore another amazing country in Europe.